Hi honeys, and welcome back to Alchemy Games. I hope that everybody is doing well. I hope that everyone is enjoying their rising, their afternoon, their evening, wherever you may find yourself on this beautiful, wonderful day of Earth School. So we are back for another general collective reading, sweets. Please do keep in mind that these messages are in fact general. So please take only the parts that fit you best and leave the rest for someone else to have a taste of the test. Okay? So let's see what's going on with this energy. I don't even know what I want to do right now, but we're going to start off with some Kipper. Okay? Divine Masters, Keepers of Ancient Wisdom, I call on you now. Thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to be teachable. And so it is. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So more thieves are getting nabbed. More false people are being revealed. Mature man to the false person. So there's an older masculine here. Confirmation. Who's being nabbed in this energy or being seen as some kind of a false person. Tell me about this mature man, false person. Expectations of imprisonment. So there is a mature man in this energy who is expecting to go to jail or having to do some kind of jail time because they're being seen as a false person. They're being seen as a thief, as a liar for a long time. So there's somebody here who feels like they have been lied to for a long time, a younger masculine. So there's a mature man here who has been lying to a younger masculine for a long ass time in regards to some kind of great fortune. So these are scammers. This is somebody who was stealing somebody's money, okay? Or they were collaborating behind the scenes to get this sudden wealth. But they were also wearing this facade as if they were the good guy. So there's something new that people are finding out about this mature man, okay? And about what they've been doing for it seems like a very long time here. What's this? A house and a child. This mature man could have been like taking a house from a child or taking a house like when you were a child, something was left to you, and this mature masculine could have taken it and been hiding it for a long time. For a long time. Some kind of house, some kind of piece of property, some kind of land, something tangible. And you're being seen as innocent in whatever this crime is. But this is a house that was left to you. Could be by your parents representing the child. So we have the coffin in the reverse. This is this person who was pretending, who told people that you were dead. The coffin in a reverse, that could be how they were able to obtain this house. They told somebody, this mature man told people you were dead. Confirmation. That you were dead. Message of concern in the reverse. And it was a lie. That's why the message of concern is in the reverse. Because people were concerned. Like, people were believing that you were gone, maybe. People were believing that you were gone. This false person who was telling this narrative, this wealthy man, because they were wearing this wealthy energy, but it was your fucking money. So in order to keep wearing your money and having your house, this older masculine told a lie and told everybody that you were dead. And now people are finding out that you're not. That's crazy as hell. We have a married couple who was like anticipating going to jail. This is some kind of false marriage. And then this could even be the person who participated in the false marriage. And it's like, okay, well, I'm next of kin. And then they pretty much on paper unalive their partner. So now I have all my partner's assets type shit. These are scammers, bro. And they're expecting to go to jail because somebody has been doing this shit to you since a child. So this is somebody in your family or a very, very, very early handler child in your community, or the community is seeing how long this person has been doing this, okay, trying to get away with something in the courthouse. This feels like this person should have been locked up for whatever this is. But they kept like dodging the bullet somehow. I feel like this community assisted them in some kind of way because this community is also waking up to something that has been going on behind the scenes about this person trying to get away with something in court with a mature man. This could be a father-son duo or just an elder masculine and a younger masculine. Yeah, for this sudden wealth. Great fortune. Bad health. Yeah, somebody was receiving some kind of payments from the courts. There's something here about stipends. There's something here about like monthly, weekly, whateverly payments. And they were receiving checks that was supposed to go to you. But because of all of this glamour that they did surrounding you, one minute you're dead, the next minute you're married to a stranger, the next minute you're this and you're in the hospital. It's like there's so many different phases of you, but it's like this person trying to make them like make themselves like the only stable part in your life, so that it could justify them getting this money in the courthouse, getting whatever this sudden wealth is that's attached to this greater fortune. That's what I mean. When it comes out like this, it's like somebody's receiving some kind of checks from the court. It's pieces of a greater fortune. You know what I'm saying? They're receiving some kind of payments and some kind of installment of something, a will, a loan, an inheritance, a trust. They're receiving some kind of payments. This false ass person, and now this person is in despair because things are about to change for you. Things are about to change for you. You're about to step into this privileged energy, or you already have. You're receiving genuine love. You're receiving genuine opportunities. The wheel has already changed for you. Your luck has already changed. So people are finding out about this mature man and about something that they have been doing for a very long fucking time, child. To keep this money, to keep something on the low. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. King of Wands is fucking Leo, bro. So yeah, somebody found out the truth about this person's wish fulfillment because they didn't get it. They found out the truth about what this person was really wishing for, because what they really wanted, even though they were pretending like, you know, I'm all for the people, I'm here, I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. This person was really trying to kill, steal, and destroy. And because they couldn't do that, people found out, oh, that's really what this motherfucker is trying to do. And that just seems like that's what it is, child. Tell me what's going on here. Queen of Swords, somebody speaking the truth, cutting somebody off, or someone is finding out a truth, making an unbiased decision about some reckless decision somebody made. So some people are finding out the truth about some kind of reckless decision that someone made, okay, choosing to cut somebody off. Somebody was waiting patiently for something. There is also something in this energy about a plan that flopped, a recent fail, like something failed. Something failed, some kind of new plan. This reckless action. What is this Knight of Wands energy? Somebody is just restless in this energy. Like cannot sit down, straight up ants in the pants kind of energy. Yeah, some kind of collaboration that got exposed. So somebody took some kind of action to collaborate again with somebody else. For the purpose of what though? 4 Cups. Because somebody's feeling salty because somebody's going to jail now that this cycle is over. So somebody was trying to take some kind of reckless action to get someone else to collaborate with them. But the answer looks like it was no, because this person was forced from the 3 of Pentacles back into the 4 of Cups. So they are trying to think of a new plan to come in towards you, even though this chapter is closed, because somebody is concerned about going to jail. So they're trying to create some kind of collaboration with you or with somebody. King of Cups in a reverse. So the Chariot is here for this King of Cups in a reverse. This is a masculine energy who is losing their mind, okay? They're very emotionally like overwhelmed by what's going on, emotionally overwhelmed by the fact that they're going to jail or being taken to jail. This person could literally be in jail for being greedy, holding something back from you, this money, this great fortune. This person was receiving checks in your name. They collaborated with other people to steal your fucking mail, to take your shit. This King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This person was in the King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles on your shit. Turning up, partying on your shit, bro. This is what this is. This is what this is. And now this person is losing their mind because they're feeling emotionally like spread thin, because they never thought in a million years that they was not going to get away with this. But this King of Pentacles energy that they was wearing, it was a facade because it was stolen money. How you going to flex with stolen money? How does that even make sense in your brain? We have the Hierophant in the reverse. So yeah, this person feels like they received some kind of bad advice. This is this motherfucker who feels like somebody told me to do this. This is this person who now feels like this was a bad investment. They feel like they shouldn't have listened to this 3 of Coins, this collaboration, these other people. They feel like you are the one who told me to take this action. You told me I would get away with it. You told me that you've done this before. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever the sales pitch was that they told this person to like get them to invest in this plan, now this person feels like they have been taken for a ride. Even though they celebrated, and now they're in the Five of Pentacles because you did celebrate. You celebrated a couple times. Oh, this person celebrated several times being able to stand in this King of Pentacles energy and wear your Ten of Pentacles. And it's like, now that things are getting healed, and in order for things to heal, something must go, and they're part of this something must go. Now they're feeling salty. Tell me about this investment. What was this bad advice? There's a whole coven cult group that's on his head right now. Two of Swords, because they're being blocked. Whatever projections, whatever like no, I got you, I'll just do this, whatever bibbity bop, whatever power that this group had, it's no more. Whatever lie they were being able to tell to make things like this happen for them behind the scenes, it's no more, because the truth is here. Too far so many people know the truth as a feminine energy who's speaking some kind of truth, and then there's a King of Swords. There's too many people, you know what I'm saying? And this King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, cutting this dumb shit off. It's too many people, masculine and feminine alike, who are peeping this bullshit, who are peeping this bad advice that's coming from this Hierophant in the reverse. This is a false prophet. This is a false prophet. This is a false group. This is not a group of the light at all. And people are starting to realize that shit. What the hell did I invest in? But somebody is yet and still trying to block themselves or cause some kind of confusion around like whether or not they should be going to jail. Like somebody wants you to feel sympathy for them because they keep like, this was bad advice of this person. So somebody wants you to feel bad, like they want you to skip over them and blame it on this group for them taking this foolish action to cause you some kind of illusions. Shut up, please. It's gonna be a hell no for me. It's gonna be a hell no for me. This King of Cups in the reverse is not an idiot, okay? They're neither a fool nor a baby. Do you hear what I'm saying? This motherfucker knew full well what they were doing because they wanted to stop you. They knew that's what they wanted to do, because if that's not what you wanted to do, it wouldn't have been in alignment with your intentions. And they wouldn't have been able to reel you in. But that was what you wanted, and you know it. So they pulled you in because they saw this jealous or envious feeling that you had in your insides, and they ran with it. So there's somebody who was trying to take a leap of faith towards you. I feel like this person has since been blocked. You have already made up your decision. Even this person is going to get nabbed, and they're not even going to see it. Like the Chariot to the Two of Swords is like something's coming for them, and they're blinding to it. They are not even, they're so focused about shit that doesn't matter, like playing the blame game. The feds is going to roll up on this bitch, and they're not even going to see it coming, bro. They're not even going to see it coming. They're not even going to see it coming because this person still hasn't accepted the fact that they are going to jail, or that they deserve to anyway. That they were a bully. This could even be this King of Swords. That somebody was a bully with their mouth, a tyrant with their mouth, bro. So now they feel defeated by this law official that's coming for that ass. There's a law official in this energy that is coming for these people, and they not even going to see it coming. Now this King of Pentacles feels bullied, or they feel defeated. Nine of Swords. They feel bullied, or they feel defeated, or they're mad at the bullies. They're mad that they feel like this Hierophant in the reverse may turn them into a bully. What are you talking about? You're the reason why I'm going to jail. I should have just walked away. You're correct. You should have just walked away. You're answering your own question right now. You're correct. You should have just walked away. Nobody put a gun to your head and told you to do this shit. You did this of your own free will. So how you blaming somebody else for the fact that you're going to jail, and this person's going to jail quickly? Like, people are getting locked up in this energy one by one, and now everybody's like, I should have just walked away. I knew I shouldn't have did this shit. I shouldn't have been fucking around with y'all. You're right. I shouldn't have been working. Look at this shit right here. I should have known better than to take this contract. Some people feel like, I didn't even know I was signing a deal with the devil, bitch. You're literally doing the devil's work. You're trying to lay people down. You're trying to cause sickness, trying to cause illness. You're trying to take reckless action towards people. You're trying to break up happy homes. You're trying to break up people's stability. They fucking with people's money. You're teasing and you're taunting and you're stalking. You're doing the devil's work. How did you not know that you were not taking, that you wasn't working with the devil? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't make no sense, bro. And this is exactly why I don't have no sympathy. I would respect this energy more if they just said, you know what, I sure did want you gone. And I see now that that was wrong. So I'm going to accept my karma. And I'm going to, you know, try to do better with my life and, you know, see what happens. I would respect that so much more. Community voodoo. Got the entire community involved in doing voodoo on you. Or this person was doing voodoo over an entire community of people. This false ass prophet doing voodoo over all the people. Child, please. Tell me about this going to jail. But it was something that they recently did that got thwarted, child. The child keeps coming out. I don't know if this is just like how people are seeing you right now. There's literally a child involved, or this could just be an older child and their parent that's involved in this situation, voodoo, or somebody has been doing work on you since a child. Like, this is some kind of demon that was assigned to you as a very young one. We have the boss energy. You was a boss even as a child. You was some kind of like, see, this is why I feel like people had such a problem with you, like, even at a young age. I feel like you was reading bitches. Probably like 15 seconds out the fucking womb. There's something here. They were very alarmed. They were very alarmed about, like, you could have been, I'm trying to tell you, you could have been a child who had a very, like, a very, like, loud sense of discernment, even as a child. And it came off very concerning how mature you were, even as, like, a baby. It's like, it's just this energy I keep feeling, like, out of the mouth of babes. There's something about the way you communicated, the way you thought, or maybe you were a very super smart kid. There's something about you, like, you were bossed up, even in this child's energy. And it was alarming. I feel like the things that you were saying, messages of concern, false narrative. I feel like you said something to somebody. You said something to somebody at a very young age. I feel like you ego death somebody at a very young age. I gotta be real. This is what this feels like to me. You challenged some kind of, like, boss, or some kind of a leader, spiritual leader, or a religious leader, even if it's just your parents. There was a teacher, somebody with influence, somebody with, like, I don't know, but whoever this boss energy, you met somebody when you were younger. So I remember, whatever readings ago, I was picking up something about a prophecy that was spoken over a child's life, right? And maybe there were people in this energy that felt like they were going to try it, test it, see if something is true. Or maybe people were just coming to talk to you to just see. I don't know exactly what this prophecy was, okay? And I'm going to look more into it, but I'm trying to stay on topic here, okay? Whatever this person, whatever you said to this boss energy, he's the reason why you've had, like, these demons attached to you even when you were a baby. Because whatever you said when you were younger, it sent this boss energy, like, into a fucking tizzy. Like, this person, like, was almost mad. And so they told a lie about you. This priest that was, this false priestess, this false priest who disguises themselves as, like, a holier than thou, but for real, they're karmic. This could even be a family member, your father, your grandfather. You said, you checked the shit. This is what this feels like, and I'm trying to tippy-toeing around it. You checked the absolute shit out of one of your fucking family members. An older masculine. I mean, like, as a child, you ego checked somebody and they didn't like it. So this family member turned on you and told a lie. They're trying to destroy your life. It immediately started. This person wanted to destroy your life ever since you told this person this truth at a very young age. So they've been trying to destroy you forever now. Your abundance, to keep you from being successful. Wow. To keep you from being successful so that nobody would ever see you in this high honor. So this is, I'm trying to tell you, this family member, or this is someone that you met Maybe you were around a lot of like affluent people. Maybe your parents were very influential, or maybe your parents had some kind of status and you were around those kind of people, and I promise you, you said something that rocked this masculine's fucking socks. This priest energy, who's really a karmic masculine, you said something to this motherfucker, and he was pissed, so much so that he was willing to curse a child, because that's what he did. He cursed you. He cursed a child because of something that you said to this boss narrative, to this boss energy. And it felt like it was such a truth that if people knew this, whatever this truth was about this boss energy, it would destroy their own shit. So they felt like they had to destroy you first. So that's when they cursed you, to destroy you, so that nobody would ever see you in high honor, and so that you would never be able to manifest this truth to come out. This is a pedophile. You check somebody. You check somebody at a very young child age, like a very, very, very young age. A very, 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 I can't stress about how young this age is. You check somebody and it scared the shit out of them. This is why it makes me feel like something that you would not even expect somebody of this age to even be able to put together the words. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that kind of scary, because you knew it wasn't that child. It was something speaking through that child, and it tore this bitch apart. Do you hear what I'm saying? We have false statement here and the Ice Queen. And you could have even told somebody. You could have even told your parents about what this person was doing, and this person said that you're a liar. This person said that you were a liar. And somebody in their corner co-signed their bullshit. So this could have all started because you have some kind of nutty ass, dodgy ass family member who likes little kids, trying to take advantage. Oh my God. I'm sorry, give me a second. My bad. These little summer bugs be freaking me out anyway, child. Anyway, so yes, I feel like this took place when you were very young, okay? This feels like there was some kind of boss energy who was trying to take advantage of a child. A child spoke up, or something spoke through this child. It scared the shit out of this person. This child told their parents. Their parents did believe them, but there was somebody here who co-signed what this boss energy said and turned you into some kind of a liar to destroy you, your reputation, your everything, okay? This is also could be this person who took it as even so far as to like take your parents out, even like whoever you told, because they were concerned about their reputation. We have bondage here, and now somebody feels like they're in bondage to this false narrative. Somebody feels like they're in bondage to this false narrative. Whoever this older couple is, this boss energy and the Ice Queen that stuck up for this person or co-signed that something was a lie, they feel in bondage. These are two karmic ass twins. And you could be a child that comes from twins. Mature woman in the reverse, and the mature man, child. Pathway has been cleared of these two idiots. This is what this is. Your pathway has been cleared of these two idiots. Okay, this mature woman who was once this younger woman, okay, back when you were younger, so was this bitch. This person knew that that they had been carrying this lie about you from a long time. That was like in the beginning of them trying to call you crazy or saying that something was wrong with you, was when this person was trying to do something to you or did do something to you, and then they covered it up and said that you were a liar. And anybody basically who believed you, which I feel like it was just something between you and your family, or you and like your parents. Because somebody knew that they was gonna go to jail. That's how I know this. Like, it was something here. They knew that they were either gonna go to jail, or they knew that they were like gonna get destroyed. Like, they knew that this would like completely destroy their reputation. Like, whatever status, whatever prestige that I'm feeling, that this is the stank of like prestige, of like prejudice. It reeks of like some kind of prejudice, on top of this being some kind of PDF file. This person also thinks like they're the shit based off of some kind of status that they hold. But these two idiots have since been moved out of your pathway. And they're concerned because people are seeing through this false narrative. People are seeing through this false narrative. People are seeing that this Ice Queen was seriously, why are my cards in the reverse? Trying to do death magic on you to stop you from ascending, to bring something to an end with you, like calling in your true destiny or your true love relationship. So they feel bonded. They feel like they can't go anywhere, which they can't. There's whatever this karmic false contract, demonic contract that this masculine and this feminine energy like got themselves into, they're stuck with it forever. Like, it's done. They are bonded in this situation together until they figure this shit out and clear whatever karma that comes with that. But they were doing this to save face with some kind of relationship in the court now. Okay, so once they was able to destroy you as a kid, take out your parents, take your lineage, that's how I know that this boss energy, this masculine, is somebody in your family, bro. Because they're not, they had some kind of connection already to your family, like to your immediate family. They had some kind of connection already. So this could even have been like your father's brother, your mother's brother. Type of thing. And now they're concerned because them sending all of this death magic towards your relationships is now ruining theirs, okay? Especially the ones that they have in the courthouse. Because they are being seen. They have been seen through and they're going to jail. Occupation, because of something that you do revealed something about a house. Unbothered. So somebody's occupation, somebody could work in the courthouse, or someone's job somebody's job is to review something in regards to a house, or somebody's going to like fix something in regards to a house that's been going on for a long time. This mature woman in the reverse like took this as like a 9 to 5 to make sure you were never notified about this house. And they have been successful because this has been going on for a long time. And they're mad about you. You could be some kind of a tarot reader. This could be like your occupation, how you get money, high priestess style, and someone's like obsessed with watching you. Jealous. Ops is fucked up and jealous and evil eyeing your ass. Because they can't steal your shit anymore. And they're going to jail for stealing your shit, okay? Earth angels, child, please. Please. I feel like I've been so interrupted already in this freaking reading. Let me see. Let's just get a little bit more tarot. First, let's get a tiny deck. Alrighty. What do you have to say, Tiny Deck? Give me some energy. So we have reports here, and then Shango. Somebody is seeing things. Somebody's getting their ass divinely whooped. Kidnapping. So there's reports of someone kidnapping you in public. What am I saying? There's somebody took you as a child and you said something so fucking profound to this motherfucker. I'm telling you. There's some kind of report that somebody kidnapped you in public and they took a flight and put your ass in a lab and drugged you out, bro. This is all of this fucking memory loss and all of this bullshit. There is reports that somebody kidnapped this child, like in the public at some kind of like fucking playground or some shit like that. And this person put your ass on a flight, drugged you, put you on a flight, and took you back to some kind of weird lab. Because you said something to this bitch, and you're a foreigner, and this bitch took you back to America. I'm trying to tell you, somebody stole this baby. Somebody kidnapped this baby in a public space. In a public space, drugged this baby's food, put this baby on a flight, from somewhere foreign to America, to do fucking lab work on your ass. Forgery, and people did nothing. I'm trying to tell you, this was some kind of setup. This was not like you just happened to walk across, just happened to be like in view shot of this motherfucker. No. There was something here. This was some kind of setup. They knew that your ass was going to be like in this particular place. This video, there could even be video that this person did kidnap you publicly, or that this person put something in your food, drugged you in order to like put you on a flight or some shit. That's crazy. Of lethargic, single, incognito, history investigating this meeting in Egypt. That keeps coming up. You can be someone of Egyptian descent, or this kid can be of Egyptian descent, or this kidnapper is of Egyptian descent, or this took place in Egypt. This could be like the foreign place from Egypt to America. But somebody did nothing because they wanted to, like, I swear, somebody sold you. Like, this was some kind of meeting. Somebody sold you. Somebody sold your ass. That's why I said this is not by coincidence. Somebody sold you. These family members, whatever nutty ass family members this was, they wanted their hands on whatever this property was, and they knew that they needed to get on to forging shit and getting you out the way. This is why people said that you were unalive, that you were dead, because they knew that you had been kidnapped. So one could only assume that you're fucking gone, because they knew how they set you up dirty. And that's why this history is like haunting them. They're feeling lethargic because it's been investigated. And not only are they finding you alive, this is your family, mind you, the ones that sold you to a kidnapper that they knew was going to put your ass on a flight and take you to another country and do God knows fucking what. They were expecting you to be dead, finding out that you're not. So they're having to take accountability for every single thing that they did from the beginning. The report of the kidnapping from the beginning. These people had to make it look right. They had to make it look good. So they probably did have to call and report you like missing. That's what it is. They had to call and report you missing. So you're a whole missing kid out here. You're a whole missing kid out here. Pedophile to the fucking bewitched. You're a whole missing child out here. But you're not really missing, because somebody set you up to be taken by a fucking PDF file, bro. And you said something so profound. I keep, like, I'm seeing it. I'm feeling that you said something so fucking profound to this motherfucker, whoever this PDF file is. And I feel like it, like, it killed them in the inside to, like, get this kind of dose of reality, or this kind of ego check from a baby, like a child. Lawyer declined to represent this person, and now this person is feeling sleepless. I'm trying to tell you, these people sold you on fucking whatever weird website that supports this kind of dumbass shit. They met in some kind of public space, some kind of park, some kind of whatever, and they just did nothing as this person took you. They sat there and waited for this person to take you, and then they filed a report and said that a missing persons report. Because it's not like people didn't know you. You were just a kid in the neighborhood, or a kid. You probably went to school, or if you weren't going to school, it's just like people knew who you were. It wasn't going to be enough to just come home without a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever your caretakers were, it wasn't enough to just, you just going to come back home without a baby. So they had to report you missing, and they did. And they investigated into this shit, and they're finding everything. This setup for this kidnapping, this setup for all of this forgery shit. The lawyer is declining to represent somebody, this pedophile. They don't want nothing to do with it. You're going to be learning something about your name. There's some kind of footprints here of you coming from like a line of shamans. Yeah, and these people is wicked out here. Footprints, I'm trying to tell you. They're finding these footprints of what and when and who told who to do what and be where at what place. I'm trying to tell you, you're a whole missing person. You're a whole missing person in a whole nother country. But I feel like the reason why it's so serious like this is because you do come from like whatever your name is, like they don't do this for just nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't even go this far, but there was shit that you had that they wanted. So it's like we had to go this far type energy. We had to cover like all of our tracks. This is crazy as hell, bro. Astral project towards you. Somebody's been siphoning your energy. Yeah, astral projecting into your energy to see what you're doing all the time. This is this scrying. This is this stalking. This is this fucking looking, trying to see what you're doing, and trying to see if their spell work is spelling because someone's paying this person money. I'm trying to tell you, they had signed this dark witch, that warlock on you once they kidnapped you. You were assigned a demon. Once you spoke some kind of truth to this nut-ass fucking masculine, this old-ass masculine, this PDF file, it knocked his fucking socks off. And they knew that if anybody in this world, this person felt like, ain't no way a baby about to take me down. Like, ain't no way, like, this little-ass kid is about to take me down. I'm trying to tell you, this is how this person was looking at, ain't no fucking way. And they proceeded to try to get you up out of here, and they couldn't do it. That's crazy as hell. So they just gave you to somebody else, assigned a dark witch warlock on you, kept paying people to astral project your energy to keep you dim so that you would never speak up. That's crazy as hell. To protect their money. To protect their money. The doctor knows something about a property on a Sunday with an ex. So there's an ex who's feeling suicidal. Somebody's ex was on the phone with somebody. It could be a doctor. So somebody's ex could be on the phone with a doctor because they're feeling suicidal. So somebody could be like doing therapy or talking like to a doctor because they're feeling like suicidal. Or somebody could be like in the doctors under some kind of watch, under some kind of like suicide watch. Yeah, because time's up. Digital, binded. They're binded to something that they saw on the internet. This fucking uncle. This is this old ass PDF. They're binded. They know they're hearing something on the internet and they're realizing that something is completely up, and that they're binded to whatever this is that they did. This uncle energy who's tired with this nut ass nurse. Out. They're out of people to bribe, and they're haunted by everything that they've done. They owe the universe so much. From all the dumb shit that they have been doing, they owe so much karmic debt. And it's like, they know they do. And they know that it's not enough, like, energy in the world to clear this karmic debt up. And the fact that they're being watched and people know that they're envious of you is killing them. They're trying to get help from their coworkers to go on this ass backwards ass quest with them to continue to try to take you down. And nobody is saying yes. They out back like a motherfucker. They out back like shit, bro. So now somebody want to take their ass out. You know how... I ain't got no fucking sympathy for this bitch. You know how many years this person has been doing this just so that you won't tell the truth of the fact that they're a PDF file? This person is demonic. The whole devil out here. We have a car in court. Somebody is being held on bail for buying some kind of car in your name. With your abundance, with your 10 of Pentacles. A perfect fucking stranger who decided to take quick action on you. Some demonic ass spirit who wanted to get in on the action is being held out on bail because they purchased a car in your name like an idiot. We have some kind of white collar crime and this nut ass fucking Hispanic, okay, that thought that they was the fucking bibbity bop 3000 was caught up in a lie on Friday. When it came to some kind of DNA, could be this person who got caught up in a lie when it came to DNA. This fucking nut ass weirdo who's bought a car under your shit or with your money. A perfect stranger of yours. Just want to get in on the action. DNA, it came out anyway. There it is, the ancient and the parents. Stolen. I'm trying to tell you. There is something about your parents. You have ancient DNA, and it came from your parents. That's what I mean. Like, you have some kind of ancient DNA that was passed on down. That's what I mean when you come from some kind of like line of shamans, line of like seers, healers, high priest, high priestess, right? And that's the reason why they wanted to nab you. Like, that's the reason why you were like a hot commodity. It's like, yeah, I'll steal that one, because there was something about your DNA. There was something about your DNA. You knew it, and your parents knew it. But the problem was your parents. It was like, you was not finna get around your parents. Like, they was not finna get around your parents, because they're haunted by your parents. So this feels like your parents were protecting you. Tell me about the parents. Days, history in the South, a setup. So with this aunt, so this is what I mean. Like, these parents had been wary of something for days. This could have happened in the South, trying to set you up, okay? It's like they knew that this aunt was a false person for years, and they felt this setup coming for days. They could have even been trying to get away or something like that. But this, like, your parents felt this in the air, that somebody was trying to set them up, because somebody peeped that this aunt was a false person. That's what I'm saying. It's either your mother's sister or your father's sister, or it's like they're a couple. This aunt and uncle is a couple. They're a married couple. And one of them is a brother or a sister to one of your parents. And whoever is this aunt, whichever one of your parents was related to this aunt energy, they knew that this person was a false-ass person, bro. They knew that this person was a false-ass person. Like, if this person, it's just like, this is a brother, and both of them are married. Your parent knew that his brother was married to a false-ass fucking person. He knew it. Your parents knew it. They knew it. So there was something that was going on, like, within days leading up to this. The cousin, because of kids, like, this is what I mean. It has something to do with your smarts. Like, it was so much so, like, there was people who were jealous, not only of your parents, but they were jealous of you, like, as a kid. This is so stupid. It's like being jealous of somebody's kids is wild style. Being jealous of somebody's kids, especially y'all this close. You're talking about sisters and aunts and uncles. That's disgusting. You gonna set somebody up because you jealous of how their kid turned out? That's fucking bananas. This nut ass fucking couple. Like, what the yo. Whatever weird place in the world that this shit took place, okay? There is an aunt who was a false person who tried to set up their cousin, okay? Or set up their family member, or this is this aunt-cousin duo trying to set up their sister and their child. Niece, nephew type energy, okay? For cash, yeah. This is somebody who was so jealous and envious of this child and their parents that they were willing to set them up for some cash. And that's why they ass is sitting in jail right now. I'm trying to tell you, depressed like shit because you're a psychic. Because you's a magical bitch. Because, look what I'm saying. This was what this is about. They accepted cash because this nut-ass person who stole you, this doctor, this scientist, or whoever the fuck, they was already looking for this kind of energy. So they just paid this aunt a couple of fucking dollars. And it was, bye. They portrayed you for some cash, bro. They turned their back and let these people just take you, just kidnap you in broad daylight for some cash, bro. Tiny little baby just left you in the park. Motherfucker came up, took you, drugged you, put you on a plane. Next thing you know, you're waking up in a whole nother country. That's crazy as hell. And so now you got somebody's nut-ass ex dialing into the doctors because they feeling suicidal. You got this aunt and this cousin and this uncle held on bail, going to jail. Bitches, you're done. Everybody depressed. Strangers who got weird issues because probably had something to do with some weird ass man you dated, going to jail for trying to buy a car and your shit. All these people are dumb as hell. I gotta be real. All these people are dumb as hell, and I'm over it. What would you do for money, head ass people? What would you do for money? It's all about money. That's all it's ever about. That's all it's ever about. Child, please. Please, 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 please. Anything else, Spirit, before I wrap this one up? This did not go exactly where I thought it was going to go, but baby, I got to go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Anything else? That's crazy as hell. 10 of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles. I'm trying to tell you, your family left you something, this whole Ace of Pentacles, and they just split it up between themselves. Your family is feeling fucked up in the head right now because of this money, this new opportunity that you're getting ready to get. And now people want to say sorry because they restless. Now they want to say sorry because they can't get no sleep at night. These people are feeling lethargic. They're disgusted at themselves for what they have done and all these collaborations that they made to steal your fucking money. These people are feeling nasty in the inside, straight up depressed for bullying you like this behind your back for such a long time. When you're such a loving, caring, kind creature, your own fucking family turned their back on you like that and threw you to the fucking wolves. And now they can't sleep at night thinking about what they did to you. Thinking about what they did to you, how they wish they could have, I should have just loved this person, I should have just cared for this person, I should have done better. And it's like, yeah, you should have. The Emperor has fallen. The Emperor in the reverse, exactly. Whoever this masculine is in this family, whoever this power at B is, the one who was pulling the strings, putting together all of this shit, they're done. The Emperor has fucking fallen. This bitch can go sit down somewhere. Yeah. This person has been left out in the cold by everybody. Your family, their family, whoever this community is, whoever this person felt like they was calling the shots, that shit is done. The Emperor has fallen. This person has been left out in the cold. This person can be experiencing some kind of sickness, illness, because they're greedy. They're feeling this Four Swords in a reverse, like not being able to rest, and like their brain is going crazy because energy is being transmuted as they keep trying to hold on to it. So it's like they're not even allowing the energy to shake up. It's just stuck in this stagnant, like, strange energy because this person has resisted this energy so long, being greedy. 5 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles. You're getting kicked the fuck out. And everybody's holding their energy back from this person. They can't manifest shit. They can't siphon anybody else's energy. Everything is completely out of balance for this person. Everybody sees them as greedy as shit. For taking this proposal to steal this money from you, this inheritance, taking this proposal, taking this money to go on this wild ass misplaced adventure, to steal some shit from you because this person felt like it should have been theirs. This is your one of your parents' brother or sister. I'm trying to tell you, but this feels like a brother, a masculine energy to one of your parents. Jealous, envious, nasty PDF fuck, bro. And they felt like they should have had something that your parents worked for, so they decided they was gonna take it by force. I'm trying to tell you. 9 of Pentacles. They was gonna take it by force. The 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles to the Judgment, bitch. They was gonna take it by force, and they did. And now they're under judgment for it. They got their 9 of Cups. They got their wish fulfillment. They was able to wear this 10 of Pentacles and spread it out and pay this person and pay that person. They thought that they was the fucking man behind the scenes with your old ass. They thought they was the man behind the scenes. And now that judgment is here, they want to look stupid in the face. Man, hell no. This whole nut-ass group that they collaborated with, sacrificing them. People getting sacrificed left and right in this energy. Because this was no small thing that these people did. This was no small thing. Them coming against you like this was no small thing. You're about to get all this abundance back, plus more, bitch. Like, you're about to get so much back. Whatever this Hierophant is, because you chose to collaborate with the true Hierophant, the Most High, and these people kept looking for like the Most High in people and groups and communities to help them out. That's where these people started fucking up. They kept looking for a Hierophant that was bigger than the last Hierophant that they was working with, instead of just like going to source to lay their burdens down type energy. They just kept trying to find more people who had false sense of power that was like pumped up with the hot ass breath of the devil, bitch. Not realizing that you was always gonna win, because the light is always gonna fucking win. But they kept fucking partnering up with all of these people, keep creating these crazy ass toxic ass bonds with people because they wanted to stay in this greedy ass King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles is a greedy bitch, bro. It's a greedy hoe. It's a greedy ass masculine energy that don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't care what neck they gotta step on. They sell their own fucking grandmother to make a coin. Gosh, I cannot take no fucking, like, this is just like, I have never cared that much about money to fucking do no shit like this. Even close. Like, you can always make money, bitch. But you sell your soul like this, you're not getting it back. That's crazy as hell. Seven of Swords. I mean, Seven of Wands. So yeah, this King of Pentacles who's in this toxic energy when it came to this money, child, and trying to bully you out of your own inheritance, out of your own legacy of like knowing who you are and all of this shit so that they could just like put their own weird bitches into place. This shit has come to an end. The devil cannot defend himself. The people got questions for this demonic energy and they do not have the answers. They're feeling extremely foolish in this energy. And because they feel like people are betraying them, because that love bombing shit that they used to be able to do to get these people to collaborate and let's all turn up, all that love bombing and bonding over insecurities, nobody's doing that shit anymore. And people are defending this Knight of Pentacles energy. You being single, sexy, and successful and abundant, even without having this Ten of Pentacles that this person was trying to bully you out of. You still turned out to be the Nine of Pentacles. Very abundant. Very, very abundant energy. And so the devil can't answer for himself. Herself. They ain't got no answers, Sway. Child, please. Anyway, child. Anyway. Energy recall. I thrive on lies. I'm trying to tell you, people are leaving this false prophet in the dust. It's this masculine energy, this uncle, grandfather, father figure energy out back, bruh. They're realizing that this person is a fucking liar, toilet magic, and that they've been doing magic over the whole crew. That's why everything has been so out of balance. That's why people haven't been able to see a long time ago that you've been walking on your soul's purpose this whole time, because this person was doing magic over everybody. And now it's like, oh, calm down, everybody, because this person is feeling the pressure. Because this person is throwing a whole tantrum in this energy because they're looking at this person. It's like the team is looking at this person as they were the Hierophant. They were the higher power. They were supposed to know what they were doing. The team only engaged in this shit because they were looking at this person as a higher power. And now they're waking up to the fact that this person never intended on playing fair. They were just using these people and doing baneful magic over you and over this entire community of people to get people to collaborate with them because they were focused only on this jackpot. They were focused only on this money, child. Revenge. This karmic ass masculine who's going through this return to sender, child. I'll settle for revenge. This was some kind of revenge plan this person had with you because you was gonna tell their secret. Or for some of them, it's, oh, because you didn't want to be with me. That's all it comes down to, is because people didn't want to own truth. For whatever the reason, it seems like irrelevant to keep naming each reason. It boils down to the same thing. These are people who rather destroy you than to live in their real truth. Rather than to do the shadow work, rather than to recognize the truth of what it is, to accept truth, they rather destroy you. Which is crazy to me. Courthouse drama, jealousy, and envy. Because you're unfuckwittable. Because you are unfuckwittable. So now these people are having all of these legal issues when it comes to this house and this money and this inheritance and this kidnapping plan. I'm trying to tell you, the FBI did their due diligence on this shit. They traced it back to the beginning, back to your parents. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because it's like, why would somebody want to destroy such a free-spirited energy? They had to take it back like this. Why would they keep sending hitman after hitman after hitman to somebody who just seems like they're not bothering nobody? And it's like curiouser and curiouser and curiouser and curiouser and curiouser. Why are they trying to attack this person's character? Why are they trying to make this person look like they ain't shit in the public? Why? What's up with all of these public? Why is this person public enemy number one? This hitman face about to be all over the news. Whoever this hitman is, they about to be all over the news. This person who started this malicious ass gossip, they about to be seen all over the news because it's already a witness in this energy, and people have seen what this person is capable of. They have been stalked, they have been surveillance, all the things that they were trying to do to you. And they found out your whole entire story, babe. Your whole story. Let's get 3, and then we're going to get up out of this energy, child. We're going to get up out of this energy, okay? Look at that. Resolution by taking the high road. That's you. Resolving this whole situation by simply taking the high road. Enabling and then abundance. So, I feel like you had to learn a lesson about enabling people and allowing people to take responsibility for things for themselves. You don't have to oversee someone else taking responsibility for their own actions. You know, because it's like the more you're pouring attention into that, it's like you're continuing to feed into whatever this negative pattern is. So you had to learn release. And that's how you were able to unlock your abundance, by simply letting people do what they do. Even if they want to do dumb shit, you got to let them do it. Have faith, healing, and bringing balance. Yeah. You learned a lesson about just control, about focusing on what you can control. And although you may want what's best for everybody, understanding that it's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink type energy. And I feel like you learned that lesson. And so you release without judgment, and you're in this energy of just simply having faith enough and trusting yourself, and recognizing that you also have to trust other people. You have to trust other people to be exactly who they are, so that you know how to move around that person, if that makes sense. Like, trust somebody to be exactly who they are. Don't give nobody benefit of the doubt. Don't nothing. Trust that person to be exactly who they are, so that way you can trust the decision that you make when you're around this person. And I feel like that's something that you had to do. That brought a lot of balance, like, into your situation. Because you did have to purge, you had to heal, you had to cleanse, child. You had to cleanse to bring yourself into this kind of balance, which is why this kind of balance is coming in towards you, because this is a reflection of the inner work that you've done. You have an inner balance that is fucking unheard of. And this is why your outside world is beginning to fall into like alignment with your inside world. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All right, baby dolls, I'm leaving this one right here, okay? Because look at this, dependent and stuck in lack. Somebody wants your help so bad. Somebody wants you to hold their hand through this so bad, and it's gonna be a no, okay? It's gonna be a no. Anyway, baby dolls, I'm leaving this thing right here, okay? Weeping eyes, wolf in sheep clothing. See, nah. Awakening to greed and materialism. See, this is what these people are struggling with. This is what these people are struggling with. All these greedy ass people in your family. Your whole family is going down. Your whole family is going down. They done fucked around and found out, babe. Anyway, baby dolls, I'm leaving this one right here. I totally love you guys. Please like this video on your way out. And we'll be back later for another one. Okay, bye.